Big U believes he can convince President Donald Trump into helping him get out of jail following his RICO case. Eugene Henley, aka Big U, reportedly believes he could convince President Donald Trump into helping him get out of jail after authorities arrested him last month on a number of charges, including wire fraud, bank fraud, and embezzlement, among others. He appeared in court on Tuesday for a hearing in which U.S. Magistrate Judge A. Joel Richland ruled that he will remain behind bars until his trial. In a brief file before the hearing called by all hip-hop U.S. Attorney Bilal Asaili, claimed that Big U has suggested that he can manipulate the President of the United States into intervening in the case. Shit, I mean, it's the feds, bro. I don't really know what you want him to do. But I mean, Donald Trump can get a nigga up out of there, though. We seen what he did for my nigga Kodak.
Yeah, on God. He got the power for sure. And you feel me? That nigga definitely could get a nigga up out of there.
Yeah.
On God.
He do be getting niggas out though. You feel me? We seen what he did with Kodak. Didn't he get another nigga out?
I don't know.
But I know for sure.
I know for sure he got Kodak.
He fuck with niggas though.
Yeah.
You know? Sure. So shit, I mean, but I don't know. But I don't know if that's the
he for sure got
the smartest route that he should go. But I mean, hey, whatever works. Who knows?
Him trying to get
Well, if you know about the history of Donald Trump, he's a person who's very much against extortion. Being a real estate developer in New York for so many years, he dealt with a lot of different entities who tried to extort him and literally block projects he had trying to build in New York City. You had to deal with like the mob, you had to deal with the unions and all that. So I think extortion is a very sensitive area for Donald Trump. And that makes me believe that he won't do a damn thing to help Big U get out of jail, because that's one of many charges that were leveled against this guy. And I think everyone who Donald Trump helps, they have to be somebody who has either a certain level of fame or influence enough to help Donald Trump in some type of political way. You talk about Lil Wayne, you talk about Kodak, you talk about ASAP. I mean, these are people who were very outspoken about Donald Trump helping them, and it may or may not have influenced the black community to come out and support Donald Trump in his second term, knowing that he helped some of the people that they revere. Big U is not a spokesperson. He's not a public person. He's not gonna get on TV and be like, Donald Trump helped me out, like the Harry O dude did, went to a rally and spoke, great things about Donald Trump, and I feel really influenced a lot of people to at least take a second look at Trump. Big U's not that guy. There's even murder attached to this stuff. Everything Trump released people on was minor, very minor offenses. There really were no people who were hurt by it. This guy was actually hurting people. I don't think it would be a good look for Trump politically, and I think Trump's smart enough to stay the hell away from it.
Shit, yeah, I mean, I personally don't think he's going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, free that nigga, bro. Like I said, I'm the type of dude that, bro, I don't be wanting to see nobody in jail.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You feel me?
That's
if you ain't playing with no kids.
Niggas, if you ain't did nothing,
you know
if you ain't did no grape or nothing, then I feel like you don't deserve jail. Feel me? But I mean,
I don't wish that shit on my worst enemy.
I don't wish jail on nobody. And like bro was saying, I don't know too much about politics though. Like, you feel me? I gotta do more research on that. What that nigga, that one nigga be saying? I gotta go do my homework on that.
I gotta go do more research on that. Talking about Lil Reed.
Yeah, I gotta do more. I gotta go do some research on that. But
see me, I'm not real big on the whole politics thing because I personally just feel like it's like the WWE. You feel me? I feel like one side SmackDown, one side Raw, and then it's a Vince McMahon that we don't see that's behind the scenes, and they just all,
one thing together, but they act like they beef.
Personal belief is,
I can feel that.
I feel like when it comes to state shit, you should definitely go out, hit them polls, and do things that's as far as your community so you can help your community. You feel me? But I feel like once it comes to that shit, I feel like it's, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it gets real watery and murky once you get to them. You know
facts. But I know Trump seemed like the type of nigga that he help others that can help him, and you feel me? I don't know what Big U got going on behind the scenes, but I don't know if he can help him or not. You feel me? But if he can, then maybe he'd talk to him, and maybe he could set that up to a way he could do something and they could help each other. But I know if he can't help him, then I doubt Trump help him, because Trump always been the type of nigga to like even with the helping Kodak, you see Kodak could promote him in a way that
nigga got a million people watching him.
Yeah, so it's like when you could promote a nigga. Feel me? That's how life works though. It takes money to make money.
Yeah,
Niggas
look,
gonna help
I
niggas
always
that
say,
help
nigga,
niggas,
if
you feel me?
you always want to have a use, because it's like Trump will fuck with you if you have a use for him, right? And then when you say that, a nigga will be like, well, then he using them, and then that's what I'll say, nigga. Everybody needs to be used. You don't want to be misused. If you don't got a use, you useless.
Yeah, that's
you
a
feel me?
fact.
You don't
That's
want to
a
be
fact.
misused. So I
That's
don't
a
know
fact.
if he has
If
a
you ain't-
use
if
for
you
it.
ain't got nothing going on, you for sure useless.
The thing about this situation, you know, like with Big U and guys like this, it's too late. Trump did most of the pardoning and stuff around election season when he was trying to get reelected when he lost to Biden, and then when he was trying to get reelected when he was going up against Biden, and then Harris. That's where he was kind of bringing this stuff was brought back to the light. Trump is in his second term. He has no election to fight for. Usually, presidents in their second term are not very active. Trump is surprisingly one of the most active presidents in an unprecedented second term. You know, we haven't seen that in almost 100 years, but there's just I feel there's no incentive for Donald Trump to help this guy. It can only hurt Trump in a negative way. On top of that, he's only been charged, right? So the idea that Big U is saying he believes Donald Trump could help him or pardon him or whatever, it's almost like you're admitting guilt. It's almost like you're saying, I know I'm going down. I mean, but this guy, I don't know if this guy's the sharpest tool in the shed or what, but you just shouldn't even speak on anything that involves, you know, post-conviction if you haven't been convicted yet. Sit down, be quiet. That's the problem with a lot of black people. Talk too much. Just let the stuff play out, man. And then when it plays out, then you can start talking about this. Because if I'm going to ask somebody something, I'm going to let it be a surprise. Or I'm going to wait till things die down, then low-key write a letter to Trump like, hey, look, man, like, it ain't very high profile. This is not very high profile. Most people don't even know about this. Most people don't even know who like a Nipsey Hussle is or anything like that, like globally speaking. Just let it die down. Let it play out. Then you could talk about getting out. But honestly, I mean, it's a RICO case. I don't see anyone that Trump pardoned off of a RICO. I just don't see it. And maybe Trump would be sympathetic because he got hit with a RICO. But I don't know. It's not looking good for this. This is like a harebrained statement. Like it's just coming out of nowhere. So we shall see, though. He's welcome to try, and he's innocent until proven guilty. Let's always remember that, even though he kind of feels like he's guilty himself. So
yeah, nah, facts. Like I said, I don't know too much about the politics, so I'm gonna let you have that topic.
Yeah, I try to just stay out of it, bro, because I just feel like these niggas just be arguing with each other over nonsense over a fucking color allegedly, nigga. When you have, if you really look at it, it just looks like, nigga, like small, dumb, like tribal shit. If you break it down, it's just this side, and then once you start to, I notice a lot is that a lot of people, they'll identify with a certain party, but if you break down like the shit that they're actually fighting for or that they want, it'll be the other side. And you'll be like, you're just using this title because it's been passed down, or the people in your community is, or your class. You feel me? Depending on if you're, you know, high, middle, low, high, whatever it is. You know, I just feel like it just get murky, bro, and it's just you're arguing over nothing. And I don't personally see too much changing. Like, yeah, economy will flow here and there, certain things will change here and there, but I haven't seen, like, me personally, I don't know, maybe because I'm 27, I ain't seen like super drastic changes besides, like, yeah, things have changed, but nothing to where it's like, oh my God, like we gotta impeach this nigga, or oh my God, he's the greatest president ever on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yeah, certain small things have changed, but nothing to where these niggas is out here protesting, fighting each other over fucking Republican and Democratic. I just feel like it's stupid.